and welcome back to Fire Emblem Lonely Mirror. So this time we are taking on Spider and the Fly, and last time we got captured by Shane's army, including Wise, and it looks like we're going to be stuck in the dungeon for this map. This map seems pretty tricky. We don't have a whole lot to work with. It almost reminds me of the Thracia dungeon chapters in the Mancer arc. Okay, I believe we have to go to Doll Mask. I am going to check that before we make the decision. It is at the end of this chapter. And that one did seem kind of difficult as well. I mean, I feel like Shane would let us go eventually. I mean, if this threat comes to truth, then most likely, but we don't want him to get the drum. Yeah, I guess we have to wait for Shane's orders. Okay, and that does include some items like the moon charm too. So we can't actually, we have everything here, but we can't actually like go to the supply, so yeah, we can't do anything here. And the deployment is actually interesting here, so I've taken the time to get everyone how I want them. Joseph and Wise are stuck over here, which is great since they have a C support now. I could probably get them in their support in this chapter, and I do plan to promote Joseph after this. Yeah, he looks pretty good. I want Arrow over here because I want to get a healer as quickly as possible. You'll see how this goes. Lang and Noelle are going to try and work on some supports in here, and I don't know if I'll get them as quickly. Boone is stuck by himself with this green unit over here. And I brought Winifred and Miles. Maybe they can get a support going if I do want to use her. I mean, she did get a good level in the last chapter. I really would like to have like a more powerful archer to coincide with Lang, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, not too many units we can bring. And we are stuck, so we're kind of waiting on something to happen. Right, yeah, there's really not much to talk about or prepare for, so I guess we'll just go ahead and begin. And this one will most likely be broken up into two as well. It's a pretty long map. Yeah, sitting in Dungeon Wood. Yeah, you do have the smallest cell in it. It's weird when the mounts get stuck in here, but I guess in GBA it doesn't work like Thracia did. And yeah, she's in here. Yeah, maybe we could have taken those wyverns. So I guess we can talk to her and find out some more. Well, unless Boone has a lockpick somewhere. And we get a flashback here. Okay, and she's still green, unfortunately, so I'm just going to dance, I guess. Nothing really else to do here. Let me also make sure our animations are on, so... yeah. I'll let these two just hang out and maybe get support. And I don't know if you two can talk. I don't think you two can support, but we can have Joseph talk to Wise really quick. Alright, well, interesting. Nothing really else to do. Well, looks like we're going to be rescued after all. So Atticus finally returns. That guy gets scripted crit. Well, thank you for the lance. I do appreciate it. And here comes a monk. Okay, so she's finally joined us. Here she is, a light mage queenie. No weapons yet, but that should be fixed because, yeah, there are some droppables in this map, fortunately. So yeah, light mage. She was pretty good for me in my practice run, actually. There are some druids, or shamans, rather, that she can fight. It looks decently fast, too. Somewhat good power. Light magic is kind of lacking in that regard a bit. Good resistance, so she could be a res tank against some mages, and yeah, don't really know too much about her. I'm not sure what a monk would promote into if it's kind of like the same side as a bishop. I guess if she gets a level, we can check her out next time, because I do have a few master skills. But yeah, she seems okay. Interesting design choice, though. I'm not sure what the markings on her face are supposed to mean, but let's go ahead and have Atticus start by attacking this guy right here. I should also turn on the animations, because I don't know if he... yeah, we want to watch Atticus, we want to watch you. Okay. I don't think we've seen a monk in this game yet. Well, it wouldn't be much different, I imagine, to... well, it's a female monk. You don't see that too often, actually. We really have Lucius, Arter. Can she actually kill... right, she doesn't have weapons. I have to have Boone do it. There are some guys up here. I'd like for Boone to get in range of, like, one of these guys so he can maybe, like, draw someone out, but I don't think I can right now, so I guess I'll just attack from here. And yeah, he was on the verge of a level up. I didn't even realize. Well, more hit is always good on him. And there's our light tome. So we'll have to manage our items around smart. Be very smart about our item management in this chapter. Nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put Noelle on this side, but I feel like I valued my healer more. These guys really can't do anything else. Hello. Actually, it might be his fan base. Yes, our undying love for Wise. Well, I like you as a wyvern. He actually does pretty well in this chapter, so it's a good one to train him up in. Yes, please unlock the door. So we have Eamon, a soldier. Soldier, not something that you typically see in GBA Fire Emblem. He didn't really seem that powerful when I played through. I know he was getting doubled by some things, but we are going to use him nonetheless here, at least. Maybe he is really fun to use once you train him up. I'm not sure what he would promote into. I have seen some boss halberdier, so that could be really fun to have too, but I guess we'll just see how it goes here. Maybe he can get a level. Yeah, and he has all the lances, which is actually going to be helpful for Wise here. So I'm going to start by javelining this guy in the face who brought a Sword Reaver, and I should probably turn on his animations because we definitely want to see them. Yeah, the problem with doing it this way is new people kind of get left behind. And I'm going to trade around... I guess I'll trade these to Wise and... Yep. Bad idea. Yeah, we only saw Wise for not too much in the last chapter, and that's going to be helpful in rescuing these two because, yeah, we want Sylvan. I know this is kind of pointless, but, I mean, dancer experience. Not that that really matters. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can check out Queenie, see how she performs, or what she looks like, and... Pretty cool. Kind of looks a lot like Arthur. Okay, this is only a one-range knife, which kind of stinks, but... I do want Boone to get in range of these guys, so I might just be better off giving this to Atticus. Don't think I really trained him up all that much in part 1. Yeah, he should get a decent chunk, though. And I'll take weapon level on him. I don't know if I will bring him to the next chapter. There are some chests, but I didn't seem to get them. So I'm going to put Boone here, and I'm going to trade around the... Lance. Not really much else to do on this side. Yeah, it's pretty boring. These two I didn't find get much combat up here, so I don't know how much they're going to do, but we can at least build a support. Yeah, just try and get rid of these guys while we can. Yeah, I don't have anyone at the top who can use that. Okay, good dodging. I actually do want him to dodge because, yeah, we have lack of healing up here, although Queenie does have an elixir on her. If only she were a little bit closer. Right, so this guy. He should have a drop of Elwind. So I think what I'll do... Who has the door key? Wise is the door key, so I'm gonna have you just poke at him. Easy one shot. I don't think Wise is leveled in this run yet, so I guess at base he can take that out. Okay, I'd like to give that to Joseph, but I don't want Joseph fighting two things at once. I think he will die, so I'm going to have Eamon come over here, trade around, get the door. And he brought us some weapons too, which is really nice. I'm really glad he bought that heal staff with us, or with him. I think Eamon can actually survive 2 hits of this. Yeah, he has a lot more defense than Joseph. Although I could just block him off with Sylvan. So Sylvan can come down here. He has his iron axe. And Joseph, I think he's safe from that. Yeah, he's safe from both of them. So he can go here and grab the Elwind. Thank you. And you can just come out of the cell as well. Yeah, these guys, the remaining 4, are probably going to be locked up for a good while. There are some reinforcements that spawn. I think there's a zone around the front of this cell, so we will trigger some guys when we try and get these guys free. And then there will be some Myrmidons over here, too. And whenever we get later in the map, turn 25, that one is going to be a doozy, let's just say. I kind of want to go for... Can you unlock this door? You can. Although that's kind of dangerous. I think I'd want to camp in this room if I had the choice. Alright, what do you have? Short spear. I don't have a javelin. I do... How How much do you... Oh, that speed wing would be nice to steal. You have 21 attack. How much defense do you have? 3. I mean, you have enough HP, and you're not getting doubled by this guy, no way. I think I'm gonna actually just pull back and, wait, because, yeah, some of you have commented that I do like to play defensively, and that is true. I think you have your own vulnerary. Because, yeah, as you can imagine, there's going to be some reinforcements in this map. Okay, that's the top part. I feel like a really screwed over Boone would make this chapter very difficult if he couldn't, like, take those enemies. Because I feel like Queenie is obviously too frail to do anything. Well, there's Eamon fighting. Not quite Amelia, but pretty cool to see a generic soldier on our team. Yeah, and this is why I want aerial free. I do plan to feed Joseph a lot of kills here because, yeah, I do want to promote him. Sylvan can, yeah, hold on to that. Hello. Ow. Yeah, and here comes some other guys. So... I don't think you're really going to be able to do much. Oh, you can actually get rid of this guy. Yeah, I think when all these reinforcements show up, I'm going to hide in our cell. I do kind of want this chest down here. I don't know if I'll get all of them, but the one below me right now has a Shine Tome, so if I did want to use Queenie, she... Yeah, my Agus didn't really get good levels in this playthrough, or this file. Definitely a baritone for Queenie. I think there's a killer bow and a lance reaver in here. And here I think there's a hand axe and a heavy spear. I'm just gonna do this. I'm actually going to have Boone take the elixir. Okay. These guys are in really no danger at all. Luckily, these walls are like 2 layers thick, and we can stay away from the edges. Alright, there's an archer right here, so I'll have to be a little bit careful with Wise. Yeah, I think it's when you aggro these guys that stuff happens, so... Yeah, I might have to watch out for that. I could put Joseph in range of someone right now. Or I could just wait till we can deal with this archer. I kind of want Joseph to take on this guy. My plan is to basically get this bottom team up here quickly and deal with these guys so we can get out of here in a timely manner. I do want Wise to get some of these. He's not in range of anything dangerous, no. And I guess I'll just heal up you two. And Eamon, yeah, I don't really think he's going to be all that useful, sadly. I don't know, like, a soldier's interesting, but he was just not doing all that well for me in the practice. And you've blocked the staircase, which may be a good thing. Nope. We will get our weapons back at the end of this, by the way, so... basically kind of like a free Elwyn tome right now, which I do appreciate on Joseph, because, yeah, he... Really feel like him promoted by the next chapter is extremely helpful. I mean, promote Joseph anytime would be helpful. Okay, so these axe guys aren't really going for me. I'd like to get rid of you. If he misses, though, it's kind of bad. Sylvan doesn't have a hand axe. I mean, I could go for it. The steel's not going to do anything. Well, it's still early in the map. There we go. Okay, I think this is Wise's first level up. No, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think he got anything. And well, speed I'll definitely take. I'm pretty sure these can also go into Wyvern Knight, so that might be something better for him. And that will be helpful on Lang whenever I can get him. Right, so I think Sword Reaver. What do you have? Steel Axe, okay. I'm not in Wise's range right now. Well, we can crit anyway. I think maybe if this... maybe if it gets like 45-ish minutes, I can... stop and do part 2. I'm not really sure what would be a good stopping place. I do want to get through the initial rush because... there's the scream again. I want to get through the initial rush because the ending wave is kind of tricky too, especially if I let certain reinforcements spawn. Okay, that's helpful, and I'll just heal up Eamon. Okay. Right. Here comes a Marissa. We all know how I feel about a Marissa. Where could she get to? I'm wondering if Boone with a Steel Lance might be enough to... He has 26 attack. Can that one-shot her? Yeah, I think it will. Let's put Boone 3 up from you. And I'm just gonna have Queenie keep drinking because I'm going to need her to be healthy for some upcoming fights. I'd rather have Boone get the elixir anyway. I think these two just got to be support in the last map, so I don't really expect it here, but it is good support building regardless. I don't want to put you in anything too dangerous. And then these two. Nope. Bye, Marissa. And that's a sword for Miles because that's droppable. I think that one is. Sorry, Marissa. Okay, and this is why I kind of wanted to, yeah, go in this little spot here. So I don't think this guy's too much of a threat to Boone. He doesn't, get one-shotted. But I'd like for Atticus to just hang back, and Queenie can almost kill him. Let me see how Boone does to all these. So if Boone can get rid of this guy. I'm only taking damage from you, which is 5, and you're probably no threat. Yeah. Okay, let's have Queenie start on this guy. Do you have, like, a javelin? Does anyone have, like... you don't have any 2 range. What about you? Nope, no 2 range. She is safe. If only she had a little bit more magic, she can one-round this guy. I'm sure maybe in a lower difficulty she can. Sometimes it happens where a unit can do well in the lower difficulty, but in the harder, so like just on the bubble of defeating some enemies. Okay, and there are swords just to help out with Boone. Yeah, I feel like the weapon triangle here is like decent, at least by putting the sword reavers down here and such. Now I know when we cross this threshold, there are going to be things spawning from here. I'm gonna have Joseph hang out here. And I'm gonna put Wise next to him. I am tempted to put Sylvan on that staircase, though. I just don't want to trigger things too early. Kind of want to get rid of the things that are in the room. We will have enough time to get to the end and before the scary reinforcements come. Okay, Queenie can get that guy. I should be able to finish off you next turn. Nice dodge, too. And here comes the axe guy. Okay, yeah, they're all coming for Joseph. Nope. Joseph is going off today. Have to admit, he's ready to promote. Okay, I'd like to be able to kill off this stupid shaman if I can this turn. I can't really get... I could get Wise on that staircase. Okay, so let's start by... I'm gonna put Wise on the staircase right here. And I'm gonna have Joseph, just for the support, obviously, come in here and deal with this shaman. Another crit! What is going on with him today? I'm gonna need that in the next chapter, just so you know. Yeah, I think you can probably tell Joseph is, like, my favorite character in this so far. He's just really fun. Just a really fun unit. Okay, who has the door key? Does Sylvan have it? He does. Okay, so I'm gonna trade this to you. And someone did get a bow. Okay, Wise has it. Cool. And we're just gonna move up. So that's B team taken care of. I guess this is A team since Boone is here, but I'm wondering if Queenie can maybe... I don't know if Boone can one-round this fighter is the problem. He can. Is there anything else in danger? Okay. Because I'm thinking maybe I can have all three of us kill these guys. It's just... Queenie's going to have to back off. So if I have Queenie kill this guy... Yeah, and to be honest, Queenie was doing better than the mage I wanted to recruit from the other side. But her chapter is quite difficult. I think I did see some footage of the other chapter where you get the... it's basically a choice between a cavalier and a mage, and I'm not sure if the cavalier one will be easier. This is kind of not a good outcome, but... a hit rate. Okay, nice. But I can tell you the next one's a defend map, and some people like... I don't mind defend maps, but it's more like survive than defend. Free dancing. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in zone to trigger those Myrmidons, so we really have to... I also have to pay attention to turn. So turn 8. Yeah, Miles and Winnie are going to be stuck there. And Queenie really needs to fight off these guys, because Boone... Yeah, he doesn't really care for the... the mages. And can she reach right now? Okay, yeah, she can take them. I'm sure Boone and you two can take this stupid axe guy. His hit rates are so shaky. Let me make sure we can do this. Can you do well with this thing? I almost call it Cicada. I don't really have a support with anyone, so I can't really make use of that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember if there's a promoted thief in this game. I'm hoping so. Yeah, I'm not going with that. I don't think I'll be training Atticus up, but he has been incredibly useful. Kind of like a situation with Colm. I never really trained Colm, but I do just like him for... I don't think anyone's going to need that iron axe right now, so... Ooh. Let's throw away. I don't want to throw that away, but okay. Maybe I should trade some stuff from him. I'm gonna take this sword. Because that's going to Miles, obviously, yeah. I think in my practice I had Sayors in the middle dungeon, and she just didn't have a sword the whole time, so it was really annoying. I don't think, Eamon brings anything for the people in the middle, which is fine for Noelle, but not really for Lang or whoever she's standing next to. Nime over here. I call that a Nime. It's not a Nime, but, yeah. So some steel sword guys. Wise would probably be the best for this. How do we kill the Marissa? She only has a slim, but she's probably... Yeah, she's gaining her speed buff from it. Okay. Did Eamon have the door key? He did, shoot. Okay. Okay, Marissa. Die. Alright, and I'm just gonna put you on the staircase just because I get paranoid. Let's trade around this. Okay, and then Lang, who had the bow? Who had the bow? Wise has the bow. Well, that's unfortunate because Wise is... I could dance for you, I guess. Yay, support. We could also get on this chest, so... Or on this staircase. It's B team taken care of. They're all good. Okay, not too many things left in the dungeon, actually. I believe there are some more reinforcements from this top staircase, some more dark mages. Do you want to get Queenie over to... Yeah. Do you want to get Queenie to, kill you? That is enough. I definitely want the chests over on this side. But yeah, I don't know who I want to send to the bottom, like, left, because... I mean, a hand axe really isn't all that... I mean, I could just buy those. A heavy spear is pretty good, too, but... I think I have enough armor-slaying weapons, so I don't know. I'm gonna have Boone. As much as I don't want to do this. Really low use of an elixir. Yeah, so we have some incoming guys here. Ideally, I'd like Wise to fight these guys. Maybe you can take on this dude. Yeah, you're really not doing anything against the Myrmidons. Glad I stood on the staircases there. It might be every other turn, too. Okay. Speed? Yeah, I'll take that. I could put Wise in range of 1. What do you guys have? Steel, iron... Okay, I'll put Wise right here. Joseph, back him up. Does this guy... This guy's an Axe Reaver. So I think Eamon might be good against him. How does Lang do against it? Well, Lang only has an iron bow on him right now. He has 6 speed. You have 9 speed. You have 8 con. You're losing 3 speed. You have 6 speed as well. Defense though. Yeah, I guess we'll just bring Lang over here and put Eamon here for now. I kind of wish I did have a bit slightly better weapon on you. Yeah, because I want to be able to block these staircases. And I'll just bring you out here. Bring you in the middle here. I guess that's good. I can unlock this door next turn. If need be, I can huddle down that dungeon. I don't think Wise is doubling, no. He tried. I do have Sylvan if I really... Ugh. Yeah, this is why I wasn't too big on Eamon. He just didn't really perform all that well. Sadly. Hello. And for some reason these guys are moving. Okay. Well, I think... Oh, no, those are the reinforcements. Duh. Atticus and Queenie could take him. I could open this door. So let's see if Queenie can... 22... 4... 6... Thing is, I kind of want to block the staircase too, so he's not on a really good spot at all. We do have a crit chance. Nice. And Queenie can just walk up and bonk you. Alright, so far it's going smoothly, but I don't like to talk too soon. And first Queenie level up. Not that great, but power is still useful. Okay, she wants to get those chests. And Boone, I'm gonna stand Boone here just because I'm paranoid about the steps. Alright, we have a lot of dudes over here. Can Lang kill off this guy? He can pick him off. I don't think Sylvan's hitting you too well, although you are weighed down by your axe. And then we have Joseph Wise dancing, so we're pretty good. Have that support range of, I almost called her Ninian. Noelle. I guess it's kind of close-ish. Thank you for the vulnerary. Yeah, I wish Sylvan had a support, but his support partner I kind of wanted to make Boone. But Boone's on the other side of the map with him. I could have maybe put him over there, but he's much more appreciated down here, I feel. Alright, can Joseph... How much more Elwyn do I have? Plenty. And another crit from him. I'm going to need you to do that in the next upcoming turns, Joseph. Okay. I think I'm gonna just heal up, just because I'm paranoid once again. I know. I love standing on staircases and blocking reinforcements. I think it's super fun. I don't know why, it just is something fun for me. I guess I'll let these guys come to me. Do we want to dance and heal for? I guess we can heal up Sylvan. Do you want to get that chest too? The top one right there. I feel like my arrow hasn't been getting the best level ups, but it's fine. I mean, she does seem like a good candidate to promote, though. I guess that's it for our teams. Do they have a support, actually? Let me check these two. I haven't looked at them in a while. Hello. Yeah, more dudes. Alright, so I'm gonna unlock... I'm gonna have Queenie get these chests. Actually, Queenie and Atticus can get these chests. That'll be very helpful for Miles. Killer Bow, very helpful for Winifred. I don't think Miles was... who had the sword? Not you. Yeah, not much going on. I am worried about this reinforcement spot. Alright, well, let's get through these guys first. So, Lang, we all know, is our resistance tank. Oh, they're still kind of, like, out of range. If I just put... Are you... Fire beats wind, so that's not good for you. I could just put, Lang right here, next to support partner Eamon. You can just go away. Eamon doesn't seem all that great, sadly. Okay. At least we got the chests. Hello. And you're now in range of my support partner, too. And hello. Oh, darn, that's what I was afraid of. Right, so... These guys are without weapons, and that's a little bit scary. Boone has to fight a lot of dudes here. Yeah, this isn't looking... I could have Queenie maybe take out this guy, because these Dark Mages are no threat to her at all. She can definitely kill that guy. Can you do anything to this lady? Atticus is just not... Ooh, that's a lot of damage to him. Who has that sword? Okay, Queenie has 2 swords on her. He has the Killer Bow, which I might pass over to her just to get to Winifred. What are you equipping? Okay, so we'll keep the knife on him. I mean, he's in no danger if I put him down there, so I can just do this. Get rid of you for Boone's sake. Nice. Not that she needed it, but I'll take it. Then who can... Okay, the axe guy is no threat. How much does Boone take from this guy? 16. Oof. Have to be wary of this Nime as well. Yeah, they can't really help me out there. I mean, I could get Boone in range of... I really need Miles to be able to get this sword next chapter. What do you have anything? You have that bow. Right. Oh, we're gonna be taking some damage here. Yeah, this is why I like standing people on staircases. Here, you hold on to that. I'll keep my knife equipped. I mean, can Boone actually... He takes 16 damage. How much does he take from this guy? Oh, you have 22... 11. He takes 11 and 16. That's what, 27? Yeah. You aren't in range. I mean, it's a little risky, but I want to get rid of this guy. Fortunately, we still have that elixir, and we've got the chest, so we can get the heck out of here. This side is pretty much good. I'm gonna have Lang shoot from down here. He's still in his waifu's range. I guess that she might as well be his waifu. Silly as that sounds. I mean, maybe I can send someone to get the chest key. I don't know if Wise... Who has the chest key right now? You have an axe, or Sylvan has it. Okay. Maybe Eamon can trade it. Sylvan can kill this guy. I could probably send Wise back to do this. I'm just really hoping nothing else spawns here. Yeah, what I'll do is how far can you get to? Right there? Okay. Trade the chest key. I think she can go, like, right here. It's fine. Okay. Get these 2 chests. Okay, heavy spear useful. Let me see our status. Turn 13. Okay, good. I'm gonna just block these staircases once again. I know it's so boring, but I get paranoid. 12. Okay, I miscalculated that, but it's fine. Weapon triangle, I think I forgot, but he lives. He lives. He's okay. We're gonna have to pass around this elixir, aren't we? I do need Atticus to get this chest, too. Crit, maybe? That's fine. Hey, he's close to a level, at least. Alright, so I think what we'll do now is we'll have... trade everything over from Queenie. Thank you. And Winifred can trade her bow. And you can shoot this lady. Kill the Nime. I guess she's more like a Roxy, though, because, yeah, it's Roxy's sprite, not really Nime's or... I should just be calling them Sophia's, actually. Light magic definitely appreciated here. It's going to be appreciated in the next map, too. So, good job. Right, I need to get... Do you have a door key on you? You do not, you... Yeah, I was actually thinking of bringing Shiloh up here too. I want to support Winifred and Miles. Hand axe, very nice. I don't think anyone else is coming up here, so I'm gonna actually begin on working on this. And Lang can just drop his waifu. That's clever take-drop strats. Joseph, you can come up here. We're so good at this game. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes. I may want to, let me check the turns. Because, yeah, I don't like making them too long. It is better for the channel if I, actually do this in, like, parts. So turn 15, we have till turn 25. I think we'll call it here for now, and I will see you for the next one.